Good day, guys, from the city of Marrakesh in Morocco. Maybe you are wondering what I'm doing here. I'm here with two friends and we have two main goals for this trip. First is to climb Mount Toubkal, which has the highest peak, Toubkal Peak, in Northern Africa. It is around 4,200 meters, but this will be done on Sunday and Monday. Today is Saturday, so I will use the time that we have to show you the most interesting places in Marrakesh. And now we are almost at Jemaa El Fna, which is the central square here in the old city, in the Medina. Now it is relatively early, around 15 minutes to 10. So there is not much going on, but when we came yesterday, our flight was late. We came around 3 a.m. several hours ago, and it was much more lively. We will come here again a little bit later during the day, and I will show you the vibrant atmosphere. Most probably this will be during the afternoon or the night. But for now, we will just look what we have here, try to find something to eat. By the way, we got a very good pomegranate juice for just €3 for big one, freshly squeezed. It was very delicious. So let us find something to eat, and after that we will hit the streets and show you the interesting places here. We found a very interesting place where we will eat breakfast. I'm not exactly sure what we will get. It will be some kind of bread with honey and so on, but let's see. So guys, what we got is some kind of freshly baked thin bread with honey inside. It is delicious. Let us eat, and after that I will tell you how much we pay. Thank you. And we also have a very good looking fresh mint tea. So let us enjoy our breakfast, and after that I will tell you also what the price is. We have some kind of spice market here, and spice and herbs. It smells very good because some of these stores sells mint, and Morocco is famous for its mint tea. What you see in front of us is the minaret of the Koutoubia Mosque. Koutoubia Mosque is the biggest mosque in Marrakesh, and it is also very old. It was built in the year 1147 by the Caliph Abd al-Mumin, who conquered the city. And the minaret, which you see, was built around 1195, around 50 years later. It took some time to be finished. You see that there are some reconstruction works going on. This is because as a result of a very strong earthquake around 2 or 3 years ago, I think it was 2023, but I'm not 100% sure. The minaret partially collapsed and needed to be rebuilt. Obviously, the reconstruction works are still not entirely finished. Okay guys, let me try to find a better view without these structures, and after that I will continue from there. Here we have some information about the mosque itself. I told you part of it, but you can read it also. if you want. So here is another part of the mosque, the external wall of the mosque. I will also go to the other side and see if we have a better view there. Okay guys, here is how freshly squeezed pomegranate juice looks. No ice, no water, nothing. Very delicious. Well, we can't enter inside, so that's the best view from this side that we can provide. And there is also a very beautiful park near the mosque from both sides of the road. Here is how it looks. As you can see, it is very clean. Here we are inside the park next to the mosque. As you can see, some maintenance work is going on. And we also have a very beautiful fountain with a lot of tourists as an attraction. These people that you see there, they are selling water. Nowadays this is mainly for the tourists, but some centuries ago this was a real business. They have water inside the camel skin bag that you see on their back, and they are pouring in a cup and giving you to drink. So that's about it from the park. Let me check what was our next target, and I will see you there. We are slowly going towards this Saadian tombs. We will reach it in a few minutes and I will give you some details about this object. But meanwhile, I want to show you the vibe of the streets in the old city. On the left you can see the wall surrounding the Medina, as they call the old city in Arab countries. And on the right you can see a lot of businesses operating. Today is Saturday, so maybe not everything is open and it is still around noon. But anyway, there is a lot of movement. We have some section which is used for car repairs and so on. Generally, you should be careful with the traffic here because everybody is driving how he or she likes. Nobody is looking at you, so your safety is in your own hands entirely. We are inside the Medina itself now. As you can see, the vibe is a little bit different here. More tourist places, but also a lot of businesses. These are the Saadian tombs. These are royal tombs from the end of 16th century during the reign of Ahmad al-Mansur. These are some graves, but there are more interesting ones related to the royal family, which I'm gonna show you in a bit. Generally, this is one of the tourist attractions. The outside is not too spectacular, but the inside, as you will see in a bit, is much more interesting. This building here has some royal tombs. As you can see, it is very beautiful from the inside, very well decorated. And here is a side view of it. You can see these beautiful marble columns and all these details. Definitely this took a lot of time to be built. And here is the view from the other side also. And this is the royal tomb of Ahmad al-Mansur himself and his family. This is really impressive and really beautiful. And here is another section of the royal tomb. This one is not so well lit, so there is no queue practically here. Maybe they will also make it a tourist attraction at some point. So that's about it from the royal tomb. Here we have some more information together with a diagram of the object. This is one of my favorite parts from every city, the market. There are a lot of markets here in Marrakesh, but this looks to be some kind of fruit and vegetable section. You can see a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables. And also a lot of traffic, as we already noticed. We are at our next object, which is the remains of El Badi Palace. As you can see, here is a scheme of the palace itself, and here is some more information about it. Generally, it was built at the end of 16th century by Sultan Ahmed al-Mansur al-Dabi, who is also from the Saadian dynasty. We already saw the tombs of the Saadian dynasty. And this palace was also part of the things that they built during their reign. Now there are only remains of it. It was abandoned at some point in the past, left to rot, and here is what is restored now and what we have. It is still very beautiful. You can see the sheer size of this place, and you can only imagine how it looked when it was operational. It was definitely very beautiful. Let me get closer to the inside part and I'll continue from there. This is the labyrinth under the Al Badi Palace. I'm not exactly sure for what these structures are used. Here is some information about the city of Marrakesh, how it was founded and who ruled it. Generally, maybe this was used as some kind of storage room, or I'm not 100% sure, but at least it is very calm here. The temperature is very good. So let's see what we have. Interesting section. This place was definitely bigger than I thought. We are slowly going to the inner courtyard. As you can see, on the left you have beautiful trees. On the right there is a pool, although there is not too much water in it currently. But yeah, the size of this place is really big. This internal part seems to be some kind of museum with some information and also archaeological objects. I will show you a quick view and after that we will continue further. Unfortunately, writings are only in French and Arabic. I don't understand any of the two, so I can't give you too much of information what exactly we are seeing. But anyway, seems to be old, so interesting. Here you can see how the reconstruction is going on. They are just removing the top layer and making another one on top of the old base. Most probably this will look better when it is finished, but for now this is what we have. And it is time to find the another palace, which is in much better condition. When we reach it, I will give you more information about it. We are just entering our next object, which is the Bahia Palace. The Bahia Palace is much more recent than the El Badi one that we looked earlier. It was built by Si Musa, which was Grand Vizier under the Alawi Sultan Muhammad ibn Abd al-Rahman around 1860. And the ticket here costs 100 dirham, which is approximately 10 euro. By the way, all objects that we visited today, the Saadian tombs, the El Badi Palace and the Bahia Palace, they all costed 100 dirham. And the breakfast that we had costed just 15 dirham per person, which is very affordable. This is around 1.5 euro. I'm not here if I mentioned this during the breakfast, so I'm mentioning it again. Here is the entrance of the Bahia Palace, and there is a direction in which it is intended to be visited. So let me assemble the group and I will also show you the inside. Here is how the inside looks. The wooden ceiling. Here we have the internal courtyard with a lot of tourists, but anyway, I will try to navigate it somehow. You can see the very beautiful ornaments here. And you can also really see how big are the crowds. Maybe because it is Saturday, but it is really crowded. This was most probably a fireplace, at least it looks like one. And I want to show you the ceiling here. This is really beautiful and it is very well preserved. I'm not sure if it was renovated somehow or it is the original, but anyway, it is really something that you need to see. This is the entrance towards the other internal courtyard, and it has even more beautiful ceiling. Just look at all these details. This is a stone. You can only imagine how much time it took for this to be carved in this way. And here is another beautiful section. Definitely, if you have to choose one object to see in Marrakesh, it should be the Bahia Palace. Here we have the third courtyard. This palace is very different related to its construction compared with the Badi. Much more modern with much more rooms, but really very beautiful. And just like that, we are visiting the biggest courtyard of all. Here it is. Unfortunately, there are some serious reconstruction works ongoing, but anyway, it is still very beautiful even in this state. You can see these wooden columns with very good colors, very beautiful. Yeah, they need to be painted. Maybe that's what's going on there, and also on the left side. When they finish it, it will be really good. This marble fountain in the center is also very beautiful. Yes, you can't guarantee that you won't catch some restoration works. But anyway, even in this condition, it is still great. This is the end of the visit route with this beautiful fountain.
Then he goes to sit in his favorite place to have breakfast, to read something, to write something, to read some Quran, and to enjoy this early morning in his garden, to smell nice smells of the flowers, to hear the birds sparrows.
So guys, we are closing to the exit of the Bahia Palace, and our next target now is to find a place where to eat and to get a beer. And here in the Medina this is not so easy, because the Medina, the old city, is much more conservative, and places which serve alcohol are really rare. But I think I found one. We will need some time to reach it, and after that I will show you what we get for food and drink. We are now just entering the really narrow and tall streets of the Medina. This place really shows how the whole city looked a few centuries ago. Very narrow streets. Here a car can really hard pass, only motorcycles, as you can see. And there are different shops everywhere, left, right. You can get clothes, you can get whatever you want. In this section there are mostly clothes and jewelry also, as you can see. But yeah, very beautiful, very lively, very vibrant. This is one of the things that I wanted to show you today. These are the traditional tagines. As you can see, these are some cooking vessels.
No.
And you can see that there are two different types of tagines. One is taller than the other. So when you sit here in a restaurant and order a tagine, this just means the cooking vessel, and inside there could be very different combinations of vegetables and meat. We will maybe try tagine in a bit. So guys, after some search, we found a restaurant serving beer. It is called Les Limana. And as you can see, we have Casablanca, which is a good Moroccan beer. We have chicken tagine with French fries and some bread. So everything looks okay. Let me enjoy my meal, and after that I will tell you what the prices are. Okay guys, we had a great lunch, something average between lunch and dinner, because it is almost 4 p.m. now. But nevertheless, let me tell you how much we paid for the tagine that I ate, which included French fries and bread in the price, as well as for the beer and a bottle of water. The price was around 250 dirhams, which is approximately 25 euros, something like that. Definitely not on the cheap side, but also not too expensive. So we had great lunch. So now it is time to find another object to finish the cultural program, and after that continue with some beer maybe. We will see. Salam alaikum. Well, this is our last object from the cultural program. It is called the Secret Garden, which, looking at how many tourists there are, is obviously not too secret anymore. This place was once built to be Riyadh. Riyadh is a place in Arab cities where people come to relax, chill, have a walk under the trees, drink tea, and so on. As you can see, now it is mainly a tourist attraction. The entrance fee is 100 dirhams, just like everywhere in Marrakesh. Obviously, this is a unified ticket price, which is something good. There are no surprises. So let's see what we have here. Beautiful trees, turtles and fish here in this small lake. And now let's go to the second section, which is much bigger. As you can see, some people are chilling under the trees. There is also a cafe here where you can sit, get tea or coffee, whatever you want. This place is specifically made to chill under the shade. As you can see, there is small fountain in the middle. to make the atmosphere around here a little bit cooler. And at the bottom you also have another cafe at the rooftop. So generally this is the vibe of the secret garden. When you pay your ticket, you can stay as long as you want. Here is how the rooftop cafe looks. From here you have a very beautiful view of the garden from top. Let me show it to you. Here we have some kind of small museum related to the garden, a picture of the city with the garden on it. Here is the history of the garden itself. And here we have some archaeological objects related with it, as well as good makeup of the whole garden. Well, with this the cultural program ends. Now what we are gonna do is to find the Carrefour, which is one of the few places here in Morocco where you can buy some beer at relatively normal prices. We will see how normal they will be. And after that maybe I will try to go to Jemaa el-Fna in the evening to show you the hustle and bustle of this place. And tomorrow early in the morning we are gonna start the trek of Mount Tukau. Well, we went to the Carrefour, we found some beers, so the night will be good. But on our route back to the old city, because the nearest Carrefour is in the new city, we found this so-called cyber park. I don't know why it is called cyber, I don't see any technology here, but the park is very big, very well maintained, just like every other park that we investigated in the city. And we just wanted to also visit it on our route back to the old city. Here is how it looks. Very beautiful. Obviously the citizens and tourists are using it to chill in the afternoon, and it is quite understandable because the temperature today reached around 38 degrees and we are now almost at the end of September. I can only imagine what's the temperature here in July or August. So guys, this is from here. We will get back to our accommodation where I will do a quick room review, and after that we'll taste the beers that we bought. See you in a bit. We are back at Jemaa el-Fna and it is around 6 p.m. As you can see, it is much more lively. There are much more people than in the morning when we got here. I will make a quick video here so that you can see what's going on, and after that we will get to our accommodation. These people are selling water in traditional clothing. These are the snakes. There are some people with monkeys who are trying to put the monkey on your shoulder so that you can give them money. Overall, this place, especially in the evening, is a very serious, maybe I should not call it a tourist trap, but you should be careful here. But anyway, it is interesting to see it. So that's about it from Jema of Nakai. So here are the monkeys. You can see what they are doing, and after that they will ask money for this. So that's about it from here. I will get back to you from the accommodation. Well guys, here is our accommodation. This is officially the smallest triple room that I have seen, and I have seen a lot. It is exactly this. And here is the bathroom. As you can see, it is also not too spacious, but we are paying just around 17 euro per night for this per person. And we have air conditioning which is functioning, so it will do the job. Sorry for the mess, but it is like this. Okay, see you in a bit. Well guys, time for a quick beer review. I can't do it outside of the room because it is forbidden to drink outside, and I will do it here. Here is what I found. Italian beer Curelli Forte, 12%. Sorry that I'm using my phone, but the camera is charging currently. So what we have, strong, definitely you can feel it. Almost no bitterness, a little bit sweet, overall good. Well, this is the last one for the night, Sahara Gold, 16%. Let's see what we have. As expected, stronger than the previous one. Definitely you can feel it, but the sweetness is a little bit less. No bitterness can be detected. So typical strong beer, relatively well.